Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a video that I was putting off because in this video I'm saying goodbye. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm saying goodbye to the greatest car I've ever built. And if you don't know what the hype is about this car, check this out. So after rebuilding my first M140i back in February of 2023, I had a crazy idea. I bought this old BMW 118i from Copart for 1100 quid. Once the car came down, I knew I had to strip everything back. There was nothing that would remain of this 118i. Within one day, this is the way the car looked. Everything was stripped down to the shell. I knew I needed a ton of parts, so I went back to Copart and I purchased this 2017 Category B BMW M140i Shadow Edition. I did the same to this, completely stripping every single component, and I brought it all home, and I knew I had everything needed to make this idea a reality. First up, I had to give my empty shell life, and to do that I installed the M140 wiring loom. This was a major moment on this build. This red key is the key that came with my donor car. These are the keys that came with the breaker. So I'm pressing, there's nothing there. Okay, I heard that, I just heard clicking is good. Got life guys, we have got life. And with that, this was the first moment that we could actually see the M140 Evo coming to life. Next, it was time to install the all-important B58 power plant and also the 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox. The original car was manual and I knew I wanted that automatic gearbox, so I went ahead and I dropped the entire drivetrain from the 118i, and I also removed the braking servos, the entire braking system, ABS, the entire lot got swapped out. This was all tedious work, it was very time consuming, but I had a vision and I kept it moving. I was able to use the experience of rebuilding an actual M140i, and I applied everything that I learned there onto this build. With all of that done, in comes the B58 power plant, and here's a quick check to make sure that it was firing. Now I knew it wouldn't start up because I had to install the M140 fueling system, as this is different. Went ahead and installed that, plugged it in, and here goes the first attempt at starting this car, but it wouldn't start. I was getting ahead of myself and I didn't let the fueling system prime. Then this happened. Sounds nice. Next, I installed the rear subframe and suspension assembly, and it was actually time to take it for a first drive. Around this time, I got my first major sponsorship deals with both MHD Tuning and XHP Flashing. The first time driving this car was super emotional for me because everyone doubted that I could actually do it. Next, I took the car for a digital alignment, and this made the drive even better. So much so, I went ahead and I got started with a few mods. I upgraded the brakes, I upgraded the fuel pump, and I added some race pads. I had to convert the roof lining from grey to black, and once the car was painted, this is how it looked. I can't believe I actually done this. In just over 2 weeks, I transformed a broken old BMW 118i into my very own BMW M140i, which I dubbed the Evo. I hope you're impressed. I'm bloody tired just watching it. Let's take the car out and I'll show you what this car can really do. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, I miss this car. Beast! So guys, as you can see, everything here is working. It comes on automatically, it goes off automatically. You can get your temperatures for your oil, your water, your coolant. You can see the engine load, the turbo pressure, your battery voltage. Everything is built into that one screen. Like I showed you earlier, you've got touchscreen here. This is all working. Full wireless CarPlay or full wireless Android Auto. Everything here works, and if you go to maps, it's got all the latest maps here as well. Can't complain. Like this car is just completely fully loaded. I've got the Shadow Edition. Remember, the parts car was a Shadow Edition. Everything here on the car is based off a Shadow Edition. And you got the Harman Kardon. The Harman Kardon sounds amazing in this car. The soundstage is so great. And as an added bonus, you got the sunroof, so when the summer comes in, if you've still got it, I don't know, you might want to sell it, but when the summer comes in, you can open up the roof and you can enjoy it. But I literally haven't driven this car in so long. It's weird. I've been driving the R8, the Aston Martin, and this has just been forgotten, but it's a lovely car. And one of you guys are gonna get it. Stick it in sport. I've got a little crackle map on it, but I've got all the maps. I've got quite a lot of maps for this car, so whoever wins it, you can have it. That's all the backspin just there. Beast. That front mounted intercooler, it just sounds like Darth Vader is sitting right under the bonnet. I love it. And if you want to turn off all the noise, take it out of sports mode, I've got it configured that once it's in comfort or Eco Pro, it's not as noisy and you can just drive it like a normal daily. Like, perfection. I've got it set up just how I like it, but like I said, if you win this car, you can get it set up just how you like it. Here we go. Too much. Too much. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a bit Asbo right now in sports mode. Everyone's looking like, what the hell is that? Oh man.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Colonel, love it when plan come together.
You bet he does.
Guys, it's super cold in London this morning, but I'm bringing the heat. I'm giving you the chance to win my complete one-of-one custom-built M140i. If you know the channel, I've converted this car. This car used to be a 118i. I've converted it into an M140, and to me, it's completely priceless. I've done every mod under the sun to this car, and whoever wins this car, you're gonna get 490 brake horsepower beast of a car. Check it out. On the exterior, I've got the M2 front bumper, CS style front bonnet. So with this build, no expenses were spared. The alloys are 19 inches. They're a set of JR17s from Japan Racing, and it's got Michelin PS5s all round. I'm running an MHD tune on a stage 2+ map. It's got the upgraded high pressure fuel pump. It's pushing 490 brake. Now for all of that power, I need to get some stopping power as well. So the brakes have been upgraded to the M4 front disc, and I'm running a set of Ferodo race pads. Also, to manage all of that power, the gearbox has been updated with XHP to stage 3. With the gearbox map, we're putting down great figures on the torque. Check out the stance on the car. It's sitting perfectly, and that's thanks to a set of IBAC springs. So that's one more mod to add to the list. On the rear, you've got those day running lights, you've got that rain light, and you've got the twin exhaust. This thing sounds amazing. Check it out. On the interior, you've got a complete custom handmade steering wheel with the digital gauge in full color. You've got heated leather seats, Shadow Edition clocks. You've got touchscreen with full Apple CarPlay. And finally, you've got Harman Kardon to really enhance your entertainment on the car. It's running front and rear parking sensors. Everything on this car was hand built. Guys, it's completely priceless. So guys, it really does pain me to let this car go, but as the channel grows, I need to move on, elevate, and you know what, like I said, this car to me is priceless. I can't put a price on it, but I would love for one of my subscribers who've watched me build this car from the ground up to have this car, and you can have it for just a £5. Like literally, you spend the £5 in the pub, I'll spend the £5, you're getting a car that's worth well over 15 grand. I've pumped over 10 grand in just mods into this car, plus all the labor, plus all the hard work. It has been a build of love and affection. I've put literally blood, sweat and tears into this build. Full list of the mods are going to be in the description down below. Grab some tickets and good luck. Hopefully you win it. If you do, I'll be delivering it personally, and I'll be saying goodbye to a complete one of one, only one in the UK. The color can't be matched. You'll be gaining a bit of history, and I'll be saying goodbye to my greatest build to date. So guys, you've seen the car, you've heard the car, but now it's time to talk about some very important details on both the car and the Raffle. A question that keeps coming up every single time on this car is the insurance. The car is still registered as a 118i, however, I've updated the logbook and I'll put a picture up. The logbook says it's a 118i with a 3-litre engine. That's what makes this car special. So when you're insuring this car, you're going to be getting cheaper rates. I pay £1,700 for the entire year. However, you have to notify or declare a few mods. And trust me, this car has got a ton of mods. But on the logbook, it's actually updated to say that it has got the 3-litre B58 engine. The engine number has been registered. Everything has been registered with that. But it's still special because you're getting the cost on paper of a 118i, but you're getting the performance of an M140. So guys, the Raffle is live now for this car. However, I've got a 5,000 ticket minimum sale, and what that means for me is I can get a new unit, I can get better lighting, and I can get new builds to bring you guys better content. If I don't reach that number, I'm actually about halfway there, so I know you guys can do it. If you haven't got a ticket, go grab some tickets now. I've got some really tasty bundles on there. If I don't sell the minimum amount of tickets required, there will still be a winner, and the winner is going to get to keep 75% of all the money raised. And just trust me, 75%, you're still walking away with a nice chunk of change. This is just the first of many future raffles that I've got planned. So I hope that you can see what I'm trying to do here. Get involved, grab some tickets. Instead of thinking, oh my God, like it's not worth this, it's not worth that. Listen, to get the cars, to do the build, it cost me 7 grand to get the car running. I've then pumped over 10 grand worth of mods and accessories and all sorts. I haven't even included the labor. Trust me, this car is completely priceless. So I hope you can see the value in what I'm giving. This is all handled by raffle.com. I have no say in the matter, so someone's going to be walking away with either my priceless M140 Evo, or you're going to be getting 75% of all the money raised. And I think that's the result. I think that's fair. I think that is great. I hope you do too, and if you do, make sure you grab some tickets, make sure you join in, make sure you get involved. But this video was all about saying goodbye to my beloved M140i, and yeah, this is really gonna wrap up. If you're watching this, you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, grab some tickets, and I'll see you in the next one.